Politicians from New York and New Jersey are calling on President Trump to stop Gulf-based Emirates airline from starting a round-trip flight between Newark, New Jersey and Athens, Greece this month. In a letter released late Tuesday, the group contends that Emirates and other Gulf airlines have an unfair advantage over American air carriers because they receive billions in government subsidies. Subsidies, they say, are costing Americans jobs. Congressman Donald Payne Jr.'s signature is on that letter, and he joins us now. Congressman, welcome. Good to have you with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
I assume lots of airlines get some form of government subsidy or another, and it's not new news that Emirates may or may not get those subsidies. Sue's going to follow up with that in just a minute. But why now? Why are you objecting to this one if Emirates has been doing business? I flew them from New York to Milan 2 years ago.
You know, it really is a serious issue for us. I have Newark Airport in my district, and we feel it is unfair competition that they are subsidized to the extent that they are. $50 billion is quite a subsidy, and it really gives an unfair access for Emirates in taking this flight from Athens to Newark.
Congressman, on the Emirates website, they basically made a statement disputing your claims and saying that the thought that they are receiving subsidies is patently false, their words. They say what U.S. legacy carriers really want is protection from competition. What do you say to that?
Well, now we're actually trying to make sure that there is competition. As we stated, these subsidies are dramatic. It gives them an unfair advantage, and that's what we're trying to stop.
Even though they deny it?
Even though they deny it. They can deny it, but I mean, you know, the facts are the facts. They are subsidized to this degree, and it causes unfair competition. And what it does for us really back here, you know, for every flight of that distance that we lose an American carrier impacts 1,500 jobs. And so that's very serious. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that we have a fair playing field for our carriers throughout the globe.
We have an open skies agreement with the UAE. How does that figure into this, number one? Number two, have you looked at the price differential between what Emirates proposes to charge on these flights, which I think begin maybe even this weekend, and what a U.S. carrier flying the same route would charge?
I don't have the exact cost, but I know it's not competitive, and it goes back to, once again, them being subsidized. So it just continues to harken back to that one point. But we are going to be at Newark Airport this Sunday to show our support for our American carriers. Several members of the New Jersey and New York delegation will be there Sunday. And we're going to continue to fight this issue because it's very important to jobs and the GDP of this country.
Congressman Payne, thank you very much. Congressman Donald Payne Jr. of New Jersey.